I'm Vanita Hampton Wright. I'm an editor here at Loyola Press. And this is Kevin O'Brien. He's one of our authors. And his recent book with us is The Ignatian Adventure, experiencing the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius in daily life. I worked on this book, so I know it pretty well, and I really enjoy how personal Kevin makes the spiritual exercises and how practical. So I just have a few questions for him. Could you talk a little bit? This is really ridiculous to ask you to talk a little bit about interior freedom, because I know that's one of the. I think that for me, that's been one of the real draws of the exercises, is that it teaches us to use these prayer practices to understand what it really means to be free.
Right. Right, and that's a freedom which is really countercultural. When we speak of freedom today, we often in our culture speak of as license, free. I'm free to do whatever I want. I can do, and that's not it. I mean, the freedom of the exercises is the freedom which is really bounded by God's love, and that love will make demands on us. And so the freedom is not to be free from anything. It's really to be free to do something for the greater glory of God, as we would say, which will always lead us to helping people. Yeah. And so there's a freedom from all the baggage, the stuff, the distractions in our life, which prevent us from loving ourselves, others, and God as we're called to. It's to be free of all that garbage and clutter and distraction, in order to be free to love, to serve. And so it's all, for Ignatius, for anyone making this adventure, it's really that turning, that pivot from freedom from all this stuff that weighs us down, to freedom to serve, to love, to give back. And that loving and serving and giving back to God and to others, that's joyful. And it's certainly sacrificing something of ourselves, but in a way that actually makes us more happy and holy and alive. And that's the great mystery of our encounter with God in the exercise.